Well, here are the best finds from the previous video that I didn't show in a cleanup or anything. I just want to start off with this. It's mighty wet out there. Mighty wet. The weather has improved, but it's very wet. But let me show you some of these nuances. Well, let's just start off by talking about this one. Most definitely a preform. You can see the cortex right there. Very crude. A lot of percussion chipping on it. But I do suspect right here they started to do a little bit of pressure napping. So I do believe this was like a preform to a point. Now this lancet blade is pretty nice. There's a lot of detail to it. You can see right there some usage. You flip it over and there's some right there too. Non-glossy gray cherty material. Yep, locally sourced lancet blade. And here is the blunted scraper type point form. Not bad. As I've said, they're not very common for my area because it's very material rich. And here is a piece that was not shown. After I cleaned it up, it looked a lot better. I love the material. And the fact that they tipped it with white. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, like a little punch, perforator. Something to the effect of that. Nice little tool. All right, well, let's get on to the hunt. I did get out recently, and I found a beat up LaCroix. Yeah, it's beat up kind of bad, but it was close to home, so it has a little sentimental value to it. It's January 25th. It got really warm for a January. You can see the fog as well. It is soaking wet, but I am going to try to get some hunting done. You can see some ancient chippings, some Flint Ridge material, and here's another. So this is promising. I've hunted it before. I've gotten a few points off of this. Ooh. Yeah, lots of chippings here. Lots of really high quality chippings in this spot. I can't say I found a whole lot of points. A few, but not a whole lot. So we're going to get on it. All right, you see that service pole and that thicket? Well, that's my spot, right? That's my property right there. So I'm right here on the other side of the fence row, and I have a lot of wonderful neighbors. I'll just say that much. Let's just throw that right out there. My neighbors have been very generous about letting me hunt, deer hunt, artifact hunt, etc., etc. So I'd like to say thank you to them. But as I was walking down through all this, you can see, I mean, look how far that's a long ways. And with nothing. And I got down in here in this corner and I found this tool. Yeah. Some kind of like a graver. You can see right here is a working part of this tool. For what purpose, I don't know, but I'd not found a point down in here. I found a tip, but that was it. So you can't date nothing. Well, found my first point that I can date. And I'm pretty sure that's looking like a LaCroix. Yep, that's a bifurcated point. One of the sides missing to it. Yeah, it's been reworked too. They reworked that a little bit. Yeah, LaCroix. Projectile point. That's great. I'm glad this is the kind of point I found behind my house. Yeah, about 7,500 years old right there. Yes. I'll take that, everybody, for a January. And for that to be right here. And I found like a bottleneck, maybe table rock type-ish point in this field, but way up on the high ground and nearly, 300 yards away. Yeah, bottleneck, table rock type, and it was a type drill of that forms. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I gave it to the landowner. He's been a super nice guy, and yeah, it's nice to have good neighbors. So I took care of him and gave him a bunch of artifacts, probably about 10 different things, and plus the point. But you know, here it is in January, and I can hunt, and I just found a 7,500-year-old LaCroix probably right behind my house. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, here's another look at it. It's pretty nice. It's ground very well here below the shoulder. It's got a really nice thinning strike, almost like it's fluted. Yeah, this was a nice point. Material's really great. Wish the light was better. It's just really dark out today. Yeah, that's a nice early to mid archaic point right there. 7,500 to maybe, I don't know, 65. Yeah, this would have been a good one. A little nick right there too, I think. Not bad for a January day. Yeah, look at that. No surface hunting for artifacts today. But I have some reserve footage that I'll share with you. And there's a little bit of digging that I did at Site 1. A little bit of artifact discussion, that sort of thing. Maybe a few finds. But enough to make a video with the little bit of stuff I found the other day. So, with that said, on to some bonus footage. Here is a case where the moment is dictating the decision making. I was going to work this edge right here and just keep moving forward. But man, I cannot overlook or turn my back on the fact that I'm finding a lot of stuff here to my left. And despite the plan, the hell with the plan, right? You adapt. You know, the Marine Corps' mentality, overcome obstacles as they arise. I've always admired that out of the U.S. Marine Corps. I am not a veteran, but I definitely respect them. So adapt and overcome. See, it's this little piece here is made out of some great stuff, but it is, the materials just coming out of here. I moved these corn stalks. I should have filmed that, just the moving of the corn stalks. The material just pouring out of it, out of the root systems. As you can see right here, it's a worked piece. I got all kinds of like little blades and things in my pocket that I haven't been showing, but I've been saving them. So there you go. We're going to the left. Right there, I told you I was going to go to the left. So I have, and it's just raining out. Well, this material got down here. I had to get the shovel over here to clean out all the, the loose stuff from the spoon. I was scraping through there, cleaning cleaning that thing out with the shovel, getting all this stuff out. And I heard something, and it was this, and the shovel kind of nicked it right there. You flip it over, look at all that work, all done by Native Americans. So was this. The shovel scraped onto it. I mean, it didn't tip it off of there, but yeah. Cleaning the hole out. And then after I pulled it out, all kinds of, the same material. It's packed in there. So I'm going to work that way a little bit more, but I found a really great one of these back in early of 2023. A day or two ago, I found another. But it wasn't that big. But it was made better. This one's kind of cruder. They made it off the flake. They wasn't refined in their methods. This was a working tool. Kind of like when you go and you buy something from Harbor Freight or Lowe's, right? You don't care if you destroy it because it's not that great of a tool anyways. Yeah, kind of the same methodology. You can see they fashioned this piece, but they did not take a lot of time to make it great. Yeah, it's much bigger than the other one I found the other day. Same kind of material, I reckon. There's a little bit of the Cortex type material right there on the outside of that, but yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, it's a tool form that was being used here at this site, and that's all I can tell you. I don't know how many of these I've got. Some of them are very nice. All right, I made that left-hand turn, followed the feature, said to hell with it, gave up on my plan, and decided to follow the feature. Found this tool back right here by my left shoulder behind us, right in here. Continue to work this wall with the spoon. So let's just find out what we got going on, and I will do it with you on here. Oh, it's looking good. It's broken. Oh. They're in here, everybody. There are some fantastic blades in this general area, and I'm just going to keep digging until I get one. That's the heartbreaker of the day right there. To me, it looks like it was broken by them, and then later on got plow struck. Yep. Almost looks like a point when you hold it like that.